students, today we are doing a next topic of chapter number 2, that is principles of management. But today's topic is very small topic. Only one question we are going to discuss here, and that is principle of management are truth. Yes, definitely. Principle of management are truth because it is experience of management gurus. But not an absolute truth. Explain it. Now this question may be asked for 2 or 3 marks, maximum 3 marks. Now this question we are discussing today. Principle of management is really a truth, but not an absolute truth. Now sir, why not absolute truth? Because simple thing. Many management gurus experienced it. It gives benefit to them in their situations, not in today's present situation. So somewhere, whenever we are applying that principles, they may not give us benefit, and that's why it is not absolute truth. If we are applying that principle, then definitely getting benefit, 100% getting benefit. No, it is not like science. If we are boiling water, then it's evaporate. Not possible at all. It is not purely science. By applying these principles, we are getting 100% benefit. Sometimes we have to change principles as per the requirement of the market, as per the situations. And that's why we can say it is not a purely truth. So, not an absolute truth. Now, what we need to write in this question? So, this 4 points, if we are writing, getting full marks. So, first point is principle of management are related with human behavior. Yes, sir, definitely it is related to human behavior. And we all know human behavior is not same in all the situation. So second point, human behavior and technologies are changes periodically. In different situation, by peer, time passes, technology changes and human behavior also changes. And that's why principle also changes accordingly as per the requirement of human behavior. We have to change our principles. So, human behavior technology changes, according to that principle also changes. And principles are related to human behavior that we have to change it. That is also truth. Third point. Principles of management are applicable under certain assumptions. These principles are applicable, but some assumptions are there. With that assumption, we have to apply principle and conditions. Some conditions also there. If they are following in this way only, they can get benefit. That is the condition. Otherwise, not. So all the principles are applicable under some assumption and under some conditions. If that conditions are not satisfied, then we are not getting benefit from it. And so we cannot say it is 100% truth. An absolute truth. Not an absolute truth. Now, last point. That is proved. Principle of management applied wisely as per the need and situation. Now, should not be applied blindly. Principles applied wisely, not blindly. We have to think as per the situation, this principle will give benefit us or not. If we are thinking maybe this principle not benefit to us, then we are not applying it. We cannot apply blindly. Follow this principle, 100% getting benefit. No, not at all. As per the situation, we need to find, is it beneficiary to us or not? So, principle of management applied wisely, not blindly. And that's why we can say, as they are the truth, we cannot apply blindly as they are the truth, but are not absolute truth. So we can say it is not absolutely truth. It is truth. We know it is the experience of management gurus, but blindly we cannot apply. We have to think as per the situation, as per the human behavior, as per the technologies. And that's why principle of management are truth, but not an absolute truth. If we are writing these points, we are getting full marks from this question. So my one question is completed. Now second question, which is the short question, one marker question, can be asked in the examination. That is, state the characteristics of the principles of management. State the nature of the principle of management. Characteristics, nature, both are same. Now, nature of principle of management, characteristics of principle of management. Sir, what is it? So we can say this principles of management, its concept is already done, its meaning done in past lectures. Now, what is its nature? If we are applying this principle, so which type of benefits, what we are getting by applying this principles? In short, we need to write main points because one marker question is here. State the characteristics, write only characteristics. State the nature of the principle of management. So there is 5 characteristics. Principle of management's characteristics divided into 5 parts. First is universal acceptance. Today, all the managers accepting this principle and applying in their firm, in their companies, in their areas. Universally accepted. All the persons are accepting it because by applying this, they are getting definitely benefit. Some persons are getting benefit 50%, some 70%, some 100%. Depend on the method of application that we already discussed in last lecture. Principles are few, but methods to apply it, methods are many. Now person if applying best method, then getting best benefit. So universally accepted is there. All the persons, in all these situations, this principles of management are accepted. So first point, universally accepted. It is flexible. We know, related to human behavior. Human behavior changes, principle also changes accordingly. It means it's a flexible, not a rigid. So second character of principle of management is it's a flexible. First is universally accepted. Second is flexible. And third, general guideline. It's a general guideline, not a fix. If you are following this, 100% getting benefit. No, and that's why it is not an absolute truth. That also discussed. So 3 things, universally accepted first. Second, flexible, changes as per the human behavior, as per the situation. Third, general guideline. It provides the general guideline to managers, to businesses. Fourth one, based on human behavior. That we know why it is flexible. Because human behavior changes, technology changes, and as per the situation we have to change. That's why it is flexible. So it is related to human behavior, based on human behavior. And because of human behavior, There is the chance of new principles of management, that is also discussed in last lectures. And last thing, character, contingency. So these are the 5 points. State the characteristics, nature. Only write nature, characteristics. 5 characteristics are there. First is universally acceptance. Second, flexible. Third, general guideline. Fourth, based on human behavior. And fifth is contingency. These are the 5 points. 1 marker question. If this question will be asked, state the characteristics, state the nature, then write this 5 point only. 1 marker question. Now, what is the details of these 5 points? That we are discussing in next lecture, not today. Today, we have discussed only 2 questions. First question is, principles of management are truth, but not absolute truth. That is discussed. And nature of principle of management. Only its points, 5. That 5 points are universally accepted, it's a flexible, general guideline, based on human behavior, and contingency. 1 marker question. And these 5 points we are discussing in detail in the next lecture. So here we are completing our lecture. Meet you in next lecture. Bye-bye.